Hey, butterflies, welcome back to Alchemy Doctress with me, Doctress Monica Nicole. And this conversation, it's like a consensus of a theme of energy from this morning of like a message that I had got. And then we had our Zoom session today with the members of the school and those who are in the purpose driven business. And in the Zoom session, we were talking through something and something that I shared with one of the butterflies, it like went along with the theme, and I'm like, this may be some community connection energy, and it started with to whom much is given, much is required, but you don't have to do it all in the one day. Yes, you have a lot of responsibilities. Yes, you have a lot on your plate. Yes, you have a lot that needs to get done. You can spread it out. It doesn't have to all get done in one day. Break it down into small pieces. That saying, you eat an elephant one bite at a time. I'm not telling y'all to go eat an elephant, okay? I'm just saying the saying. Oftentimes on your journey of growth and expansion, you get faced with a lot, a lot of responsibility. You get faced with opposition. You get faced with a lot, and it can make you feel like you have to perform even more, to prove that, hey, I do deserve this responsibility, or I do deserve this position. I deserve this opportunity when you deserved it by being when it was offered to you. You don't have to prove yourself for a spot that's yours already. You don't have to overwork yourself. You don't have to put in all them extra hours. You don't got to suck up to the boss. You don't have to do nothing like that when it's already yours, when it's already been ordained to be yours. And that's what you need to remember. You know, yes, there are glass ceilings in certain situations, but anything that's meant for you to thrive in and move in, oh, it's going to work out. Nothing can stop it. No level of a hater can stop it. Ego has killed more opportunities than a hater ever had. Ego has killed more opportunities than a hater, hi hater, ever has. Yes, you're gonna have haters. The haters are gonna be there. Definitely when you're doing something that's worthwhile and it's, to a high caliber, like you really moving and shaking. You're gonna have haters. And that's fine. They're part of the program. Don't focus your energy on the lower aspects of things, of what can potentially happen or who may potentially try to do what. Okay? You don't have to overwork yourself to make sure you stay ahead and they ain't got nothing to say. What's yours is yours. And y'all can put that in the comments. What's yours is yours. You need to know that. You need to move as such because when you're moving in the frequency of knowing that something is for you, that confidence just shifts the atmosphere around you. That confidence shifts energy around you. Once you operate in the energy of, I know, that alignment, it just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. So, in this journey and this assignment that you find yourself in right now, it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to take a rest. It makes me think about the story of the race between the hare and the turtle. and how the turtle won, you know, just from being, oh, a beautiful yellow butterfly. It's big too. But just from being like steady and consistent. Some people really don't know how to, because baby, you look like you about to hit my car. It's wild how many people don't know how to back into parking spots, child. Because it should not be that hard. Anyway, okay. Look, let me stop judging people, child. Look, because I know how to back into parking spots better than I know how to pull in. Okay, I do not know how to pull in. Um, so another message part that came to me was the fact of, if you don't know how to manage when you have a little, you will not know how to manage when you have a lot. It'll be gone just like that. Gone with the wind. And you'll be left wondering what didn't happen with this and this and that. So learn how to manage when you have a little. I talk about this a lot, but the story of when God gave the talents to the three different men, right? You had one who buried it, you had one who didn't do like anything or something of that nature, like they played it smart, and then you have one who risked it. Risk, risk. They basically multiplied it, right? God congratulated or rewarded him for being a good steward of what he was given. Being a good steward wasn't him burying the money and not doing nothing with it. Him being a good steward, I need to find that it's a Bible story. I'm about to find it. Okay, baby, it wasn't God. It was okay. I was like, I had it a little wrong, but listen, I'm about to read it though. So Jesus told a story or a parable about a man who lent some coins to three people who worked for him. Then the man went away. While he was gone, two of the people worked hard and used their coins to earn more coins to give back to the man. But one person just buried his coin because he was afraid of losing it. When the man came back, he gave rewards to those who increased the coins he lent them, but he took the coins away from the person who hadn't tried to increase it. We've all been given something valuable, whether if it's our actual talents, our gifts, our skills. We all have something valuable. Similar to how they say with muscles, if we don't use them, we lose them, right? You don't have to work out hardcore every day, but just do something every day. Make sure you are not allowing any of your talents and things of that nature to go to waste, and you're not being a good steward of what you have. Because if you're not a good steward of what you have in the midst of difficulties and all of that jazz, you're not going to do it when you feel like you got more or, oh, my hands ashy, or more opportunity. Do I got my, no. You're not going to do more. It's not going to magically happen. You have to be able to show up like that in the current season. You got to show that you're willing to show up and try, whether you see a result or not, whether you know what the end goal is going to be or not. We're not given these gifts and things just to sit on them. They're meant to be shared in some kind of way. That's why they're called a gift, because we're meant to gift them to the world. And when they say your gifts will make room for you, anything that you feel like you're lacking or you need and things of that nature, you will never be without. And you'll be sitting there wondering, like, I don't understand how I done made it. And you will never be without when you are operating in the fullness of your sacred flow. Know that. Know that. But that is the vibe. That's the vibe. Um, be a good steward of what you've been given. And I think a lot of 1111, a lot of what keeps people from doing that is they feel like they got to do it all right now. You don't have to do it all right now. You don't have to complete the entire task right now. But you have been tasked with starting and taking it serious. Another butterfly. Is that? Yeah, that's pretty. It's black and yellow. It's smaller. When you're tasked with it, do it now. All of them distractions and things, they're going to always be there, and they're always going to try to like appear to be important when they're not. It's the same thing over and over. Same thing over and over. So allow yourself to sit, because I have a strong feeling that this is going to reach those who it needs to reach. You know, when you have a strong calling on your life to show up in a certain way, start. It wasn't given to you for no reason. Everything is going to work out for you. Everything is going to flow. It will eventually make sense. But you got to start paving the path little bit by little bit and keep going. You know, talk nice to yourself. Don't beat yourself up for the things that you can't do or that are too difficult. You got this. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I'm sure more messages on this is going to come up eventually. It always does. I'm going to write it down. But this was the big piece of it. Like, keep answering the call and keep going. Keep going. No matter how big or how small it appears to be or feels to be, it's a purpose for it. It's a purpose for it. And so I thank y'all for being here, butterflies. And as always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do, period. I'm putting the links down below for the subconscious archetype quiz, where you get a personalized workbook at the end to help you with processing through your shifts and what you're doing. It's a free workbook that happens. And then after that, if you want some extra support, I do have 2 different coaching programs as well as my hypnotherapy healing sessions. So definitely check those out. The links will be, was that Jonah's hair, child? I knew I saw some in my glasses. I be getting so distracted. I love y'all. Y'all have a great one, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.